for hanging on. I want to be respectful of your time. So we'll hopefully have the treasurer here momentarily. So we've had, there was another matter that also came up that had to do with legal matters, so which is why our deliberations were a little long, so I apologize. For the board, this is an opportunity to discuss the board's investment consultant, interim director. Any thoughts you have on this, and then I'll turn it over to the board.
Mr. Chairman, I was just going to lead in with that this meeting's been properly noticed as a special meeting for the State Loan and Investment Board. There's only one item for the board's consideration on the agenda today, and it comes under item K1. And if you'd like, I can run through that item real quickly, as you just mentioned. It is to consider selection of an investment consultant to the State Loan and Investment Board. Mr. Chairman, on behalf of the State Loan and Investment Board, the Office of State Lands and Investments issued a request for proposal number 58-K on October 11th, 2024, seeking proposals from qualified firms to provide the board with investment consulting services. The current contract with RVK Incorporated, which currently serves as the board's consultant, expired on December 31st of 2024. Proposals were due to the RFP on November 12th, 2024. 4 proposals were received by OSLI in response to the RFP. Pursuant to the RFP, the board is to conduct a comprehensive, fair, and objective and impartial evaluation of proposals received in response to the RFP. Proposals have been initially evaluated independently by an evaluation committee made up of members representing each board member. The evaluation committee has reviewed and scored all proposals independently pursuant to the criteria noted within the RFP. Those were, number 1, proposer background and experience. Number 2, staffing and project organization. Number 3, proposer's project work plan. Number 4, approach to contract performance. Number 5, an oral presentation or interview. And number 6, a cost analysis. Mr. Chairman, the evaluation committee has proposed the board interview and consider the top 2 proposals, which came from RVK Inc. and Makita Investment Group. The board has met in executive session to interview the candidates and has been provided the 2 proposals forwarded by the evaluation committee. Mr. Chairman, the director recommends that using the evaluation and selection process outlined within RFP number 58-K, that each board member evaluate the candidates and the board make a formal selection of an investment consultant from the 2 firms. Once a candidate is selected, the director further recommends that the board allow the director to negotiate a professional services contract with the winning candidate and issue the contract upon successful contract negotiations.
Thank you. The board, any deliberation, discussion, comments? I would only offer that I thank both firms for being here. Both excellent presentations, both oral and written. and we really appreciate your interest in the state of Wyoming. With that, I will turn it over. And Madam Auditor, I see your finger reaching for the button.
Mr. Chairman, I would just note that I think we have the luxury of not having to settle, and it's always good to have multiple good qualified choices. It makes our job harder, but I think we always get a better result, so I appreciate that.
Thank you. Mr. Treasurer.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I'd say I'd hire them both if I had the money, you know? Really, I enjoy working with Makita at WRS. They do a great job there. And as I said, I would, if we had the budget and the bandwidth, I'd hire both these folks. They're just excellent advisors.
Thank you. Madam Superintendent, any?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Not much to add other than that. I think both firms are excellent, have pros and cons, and my scoring was pretty tight between the two, so thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary?
Nothing to add.
No, Mr. Secretary has nothing. Well, we have two extremely qualified firms. All of them, everybody's made the same comments. It's been great. Both have had tremendous service to the state over time. It's been a pleasure in my time as treasurer to work with Makita, but it's also been a great pleasure to work with RVK. So I would entertain any action that we want to pursue.
Mr. Chairman,
Madam Auditor.
I would move that pending successful contract negotiations, that we award the contract to RVK.
So this motion's been made by the auditor. Is there a second? Is there?
I'd second, Mr. Chairman.
It's been seconded by the treasurer. Thank you. Any discussion? Yes. Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Well, congratulations to RVK, and for Makita, we really do appreciate you continuing with the retirement system, and I know we'll have the opportunity to work with you. Please don't take the vote as anything other than the action of this board on this day. Your presentations were stellar, and thank you. And I agree with the treasurer. You're both phenomenal. With that, if there is nothing more to come before the board,
That's everything you have, Mr. Chairman.
okay, I entertain a motion to, yeah, yes, yep.
Treasurer's birthday was yesterday. I've been informed, and I think we should sing happy birthday. So with that.
Okay, all right.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear treasurer.
Meyer.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. I'm 39.
Very good.
All right.
All right. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Been moved, seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.